Okay, so this is my second attempt at Lab 2. Um, this lab is for systems programming, um, and we were given a copy.c file, and it's supposed to take the contents of a text file, so I just put some random stuff in here. Supposed to do that, and then copy it into another text file. But um, this C file has some issues with it, and we have to use GDB to analyze it and fix it. So actually, I'm just going to open it too. Um, so yeah, let's start by compiling. So when we compile, we get a bunch of stuff, a bunch of warnings though. So it did compile. Um, we got a warning at line 19, 9. Um, yeah. So, but it did compile, so we could start. We could run it to see if anything happens. Um, so I'm just gonna going to run it. Okay, so we got file problem bad address. Okay, so um, so yeah, let's actually use GDB now. Copy that back. Okay, so this is GDB, and we're gonna start by setting up some breakpoints within um, this C file. So start by pressing break main. Okay, so it made the breakpoint at line 13. If we open it up, we could see that's at the beginning of this if statement. So it's probably we're gonna make break statements or yeah breakpoints at every like major intersection, I guess I'll call it. So this will be one, this will be another. If we need to, this will be another. So, so it made one at 13, and we want to make another one at 17 to end it. So, here we go, break 17. Okay, so it did it. Um, yeah, and then we can run it by going file1.txt and file, oh, this should be one. Okay, so, okay, so we get some information. And then it just shows us where our breakpoint is. Now, so to start analyzing this little block here, um, I'm gonna print out these arguments to see if it actually picks up the text files that they should be picking up. So this should be our first text file, and then this should be our second one. So to do that, I'll just print argv1. So yeah, argv1 is our first text file, and then we will do the same for the second one. Nice. Okay, so that's how it should be. And now, the next thing we could kind of check in this if statement um, is I guess we could check the values of fd1 and fd2. Yeah, to check to see what's going on. So I can go display fd1. Okay, just a bunch of random numbers. this is their values before the if statement, if I'm not mistaken. fd2, oops, display fd2. Okay. And then we could check what they are after by pressing net or by typing next. Okay, so after the if, like after this is done, fd1 is 3, which is good. And then fd2, this should be 4 because it should be 1, like it should be fd1 plus 1. Um, so what we could do is actually make some changes to this. So I'm just going to look real quick to see what kind of things I could fix. So the first thing that I see is, also this is my second time doing it, so I think I know which one it is. These parentheses. So this is a comparison. So it's saying this fd2 equals whatever. All of this should be equaling, or yeah, should equal -1. But because of our parentheses, it's it's not doing what it should be doing. Like we need to add a parentheses here and one here and then delete one from here. So, or wait, maybe we want to add one back here. So this end one will cap off the if statement, which is what we want. This one caps off that, which is good. What does this one do? This one is capping off the, okay, and this one is the open, right? Yeah. So now our parentheses are in the right spot, so it's saying this whole statement should be equal to -1. Yeah. So we can go back and we can quit. Actually, wait, I'll save it. Saved. So we're gonna quit. Yes. Okay, and now we want to compile and run again. So we're gonna compile. Okay, same kind of warnings, but it compiled. And then run it. Okay, so we still get the same error message, or not error message, but so it ran, but it's still giving us this. We could check the file too. There's nothing here, so it didn't actually copy anything over. So, now I guess we want to use GDB again and kind of keep going through the program. So GDB, what do you press again? GDB, yeah. Okay, so let's make some more break statements. So now we have, we've done some changes through here, and now we want to go to this while loop because that's, the next thing we should be looking at for any errors. So we'll make our break statement 17, and then we'll cut it off at 22. That makes sense. So break 17, break 22. And then we can run file1 dot file2. Okay, so same thing, we get some information, and that's our breakpoint. Okay, so I guess now we could print off um, like we did before. So the values of fd1, so that's 3 now, so that checks. And then print fd2 is 4. So it's exactly what should be going on, thank God. Um, and then print n1. So I'm printing n1 now because so these variables should be what these are good. These are what they should be. So now we could check this next one, n1, and we get 0. So this is bad because n1 should be equal to the contents of fd1. And there is obviously things within this text file. So it's not 0, obviously. Yeah, so that means we got to fix something, and we can go back to our program and look to see if there's anything wrong. When we compiled it, we got this note for the buffer, and then we also got something wrong in line 19. So I'm gonna check it out. So our buffer. So it's saying the buffer is 512, but right here we have buffer initialized to 100. So we could either change this to 512 or this to 100. I'm going to change this one to 512. Okay. And then we have another parentheses issue here. So you see this is capping off this red parentheses. Or I mean this, we're saying n1 equals all of this when we want to be saying n1 equals this. Or no, we want to be saying this whole thing while this whole thing is greater than 0. So we want to add, we want to take that one off, and I kind of want to add one right here. So should I add one more? So this is saying while this is greater than 0. I think that's what we want. Kind of just looks weird because there's 3 in a row, but I think that's fine. So we changed the buffer and parentheses. So now I could save it, and I'm gonna run it again, or I'm gonna quit. Yeah, and then we're gonna compile, and I'm gonna run it. Uh-oh. Okay, just had to pause the recording because I needed to look at some notes to see what was going on. So I want to delete this parentheses first of all, and let's separate these to make it look a little nicer. So get rid of one of these. So now, yeah, now it's saying all of this greater than 0. I think we just had like one too many like sets of parentheses here. I hope that's right. So I saved it. I'm gonna compile it again and run it. No. Okay, so all I did was add an open parentheses here. Um, don't know. That's it. Okay, well, okay, one sec. Um, File. Okay. What is happening? Okay, wait. Uh, I'm gonna check my files to see if anything happened. Okay, no. Okay, wait. Might have gotten it. um, this. So I forgot to add. So we want to copy. Use the copy file. Copy this one into this one. Oh, and this should be two. Boom. Okay. Okay, let's go. And what? What happened? The file changed on disk. Yeah, I want to reload it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that worked. That's my thing. Sorry it's running a little long. Okay.